As we prepare for this graduation ceremony, for your safety and comfort, please be aware of the nearest exit. If you need assistance at any time, please alert the nearest usher. If you would at this time also ensure that your cellular phones are silenced. In order to maintain the dignity of this ceremony and to ensure each family has the ability to celebrate this special occasion with their graduate, please refrain from using any air horns or other noise-making devices when we call your graduate's name today. Thank you in advance for abiding by this request. Please remain standing as you are able for the presentation of colors by the ASU-Beebe ROTC under the direction of Captain Robert David, followed by our national anthem performed by the ASU-Beebe Chamber Singers, directed by Mr. Jeff Thames, instructor of choral music.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight wore the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, they proved through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the brave and the home of the brave.
Please be seated.
Well, good morning. On behalf of the faculty, staff, administration, Board of Visitors, Board of Trustees, and most importantly, on behalf of our student body, Let me welcome each of you to the Fall 2023 Arkansas State University Beebe Commencement Exercises. I'm Jennifer Methvin, Chancellor of ASU-Beebe, and I am honored to be here today to share this day with faculty, staff, and graduates from across our campuses in Beebe, Heber Springs, Searcy, the Little Rock Air Force Base, and online. As we begin the ceremony, I am honored to introduce our platform party, which includes administrative personnel who provide leadership at our institution and some very special board members who support and inspire us to greater success. As I introduce our dignitaries, please hold your applause until all have been introduced. From our ASU system, our president, Dr. Chuck Welch. From our ASU System Board of Trustees, Trustee Steve Eddington and Trustee Paul Roughton. We are also joined by ASU-Beebe Board of Visitors members, Ms. Kathy Oaf, our current chair, Dr. Hazel Dickey, and Ms. Debbie Elgin. From our faculty and staff, Vice Chancellor for Academics, Dr. Jason Goodner, Vice Chancellor for Student Services, Dr. David Mays, Assistant Professor of Communication and Theater, Mr. Ryan Gibbons, Registrar, Tanya Tucker, and our student speaker, Madison Ledwaba, I'm gonna get that right. Faculty Senate President, Dr. David Brock, Staff Senate President, Jennifer George, and Development and Major Gifts Officer, Andrea Cole. Help me welcome them to the ceremony. Of course, each person here is an honored and special guest, and I thank you for being with us for this celebration. If I may take a moment of privilege, I want to share that this is the last commencement ceremony. This is the last commencement ceremony Dr. Welch will be attending as our ASU System President. Dr. Welch has recently been named as the incoming president and CEO of the American Association of State Colleges and Universities, and he and his family will be relocating to Washington, D.C. He's been president of our system since 2010, and very early in his career, thank goodness, he served as Vice Chancellor for Academics at ASU-Beebe, and that's where he learned all he needed to know. I have been honored to work for Dr. Welch twice in my career, and while I hate to see him leave our state, I do wish he, his wife Mandy, his 3 beautiful daughters, and his parents all the best in their next venture. I'll have you notice, sir, that I did not call you by the term of endearment that I sometimes do. But please join me in thanking Dr. Welch for his service to the state of Arkansas. So at this time, I am pleased to invite to the podium Dr. Chuck Welch, who will provide remarks to our graduates. Dr. Welch will be followed by Mr. Steve Eddington, who will provide brief remarks from the ASU System Board of Trustees, and Ms. Kathy Oaf, who will bring greetings on behalf of the Board of Visitors. Dr. Welch?
Thank you, Dr. Methvin. She mentioned that she has worked with me twice. She was Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs at the University of Arkansas Community College at Hope when I was Chancellor there, and then she went off to Missouri, and I made it my mission to get her back to Arkansas and got her back here in this role, and her colleagues say she's the only person crazy enough to work with me twice. So that is the running joke, but Jennifer, you continue to do an amazing job, and I leave this position knowing that this institution is in wonderful hands and the future is indeed bright for ASU-Beebe. For the students today, let me just start by saying congratulations. I hope you can take a moment today during all the celebration and probably still a little bit of stress that is it really going to happen when I walk across that stage. I hope you'll take a few minutes though to just really let it soak in what you've accomplished. You know, having a college degree is something that a vast majority of Americans and certainly Arkansans never have the opportunity to experience. And so you are going to be joining an elite company of individuals who have persevered through very difficult times, to get to this point and to have something that can never be taken away from you. And, you know, as you go out now, whether it's to further education or whether you go directly into the workforce, there are going to be valleys and peaks as you go through things, and you're going to have days that you question, why am I doing this? And it's going to be challenging. But one thing that will never change is that you're a college graduate. That is something that can never be taken away from you. It's something that will always set you apart from others who haven't had that same privilege you had. Now, we know you didn't get here alone. We know your parents, we know your family members, perhaps your children, helped you to get to this point today, and they'll continue to be there to stand up for you. But just know that what you have done, what is about to happen when you're handed that diploma, is not only going to change your life, it's going to change their lives, and it's going to change my life. My home state is going to be better because of you, and because you're a college graduate, and because you're going to have opportunities that you never dreamed imaginable before. So on behalf of not only the ASU system, not only your family members and friends who are here today, but on behalf of my own family, thank you. Thank you for persevering. Thank you for taking on this challenge. Thank you for seeing it through to the end, and thank you for making your life better and all of our lives better by being a college graduate. We're incredibly proud of you, and we look forward to celebrating many, many, many of your successes beyond today. Congratulations.
Well, good morning. Dr. Methvin, thank you for the opportunity to speak. As she noted, my comments will be brief. She's directed me twice to ensure that they were brief. But know that they are sincere and they are heartfelt. And on behalf of the Board of Trustees of the Arkansas State University system, I bring congratulations to each of you, to your families, to those who have helped you get here, certainly to the faculty and staff of the Beebe campus. It's always wonderful to be here with you. I would offer today one brief bit of advice from a man with no hair. Accept help when it is needed, in whatever form that may take. Give generously to others when they have a need. And third, when forgiveness is required, be the first to offer that. The book of Psalms says, let God grant what is in your heart and fulfill all of your plans. Again, on behalf of the Arkansas State University System Board of Trustees, I offer my heartfelt and sincere congratulations.
Good morning. The Board of Visitors provides advisory counsel and support to the administration of ASU-Beebe at all of its locations. As a longtime supporter of this remarkable institution, I'm so proud of each of you graduates. I look forward to the difference you will make in our community and beyond. As Nelson Mandela remarked, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Congratulations on your achievements and best of wishes as you move forward to even greater accomplishments here and during your journey, wherever it takes you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Welch, Mr. Eddington, and Ms. O. Graduates, I too want to add my congratulations. I am proud of each of you for meeting your goal. A student doesn't walk across this graduation stage unless that student has worked hard. I want you to know how excited I am about the positive impact I know you're going to have on our world. I have multiple opportunities each day to see our faculty, staff, and you, the students, in action. I see how intentionally our faculty work to create learning experiences for you that develop the knowledge and skills you will need in your profession, while they also prepare you for responsible civic engagement. I see our devoted staff providing you the information, guidance, and support you need to be successful, while also providing you with even more engagement and learning experiences outside of the classroom. And I see you taking advantage of those opportunities. As Dr. Welch said, exercising determination and grit and creating your future. If you had not done that, you would not be crossing this stage. Around here, we call that being vanguard. Graduates, if you're entering your profession, you are well prepared. If you are transitioning to the next phase of your education, you can do so with confidence. No matter your path, each of you will contribute to our economy and to our communities in countless positive ways. I can't wait to see that. Know that I am exceptionally proud of each of you. As you exit our doors to take your next steps, I challenge you to continue to be vanguard. Join the faculty and staff who have served you here and aim to transform the lives of others through your profession and through your life. Graduates, on behalf of everyone in this room, I thank you for inviting us into your lives and allowing us to share a portion of your educational journey. We are proud of you and know that you will accomplish much. Thank you. At this time, I am honored to introduce again the ASU-Beebe singers under the direction of Jess Thames and accompanied by Mrs. Mary Jo Parker. They will share a beautiful rendition of May the Lord Bless and Keep You in honor of our graduates.
Thank you, chamber singers, Mr. Thames and Mrs. Parker. On behalf of the faculty and staff of ASU-Beebe, it is my honor to introduce this commencement's student speaker, Madison Ledwaba. Madison of Searcy is a graduate of Little Rock Central High School. Earning an Associate of Science in Education, Madison has plans to become an elementary school teacher. And as a leadership scholar, Madison has taken a meaningful and committed leadership role in engaging her fellow students in campus life. Madison is a member of the Student Government Association, the Black Excellence Association, the ASU-Beebe Publishing Studio, and a founding member of the Fellowship of Christian College Students. Madison has served the student body as secretary of the Future Educators Club, president of the Residence Hall Association, current chair of the Student Activities Council, and a resident assistant in on-campus housing. After earning her associate's degree, Madison plans to transfer to A-State to complete a bachelor's degree in elementary education here on the Beebe campus. Please welcome Madison to the stage, to the podium.
Dr. Welch, Chancellor Methvin, members of the Board of Trustees, faculty and staff, excuse me, members, members of the Vanguard community, okay, my friends, my family, and most importantly, my fellow students. When I started at ASU-Beebe in the fall of 2021, I had one thing on my mind: get my associate's degree and go to UCA. I would have never imagined being given this opportunity or the privilege of speaking to you here today. My plan was to lay low, finish my associates, and move forward. Yet here I stand today, not really laying low. I am extremely grateful to have been given this opportunity and for everyone who thought to believe in me to address you all here today. C.S. Lewis once said, "You cannot go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending." My first semester here at ASU-Beebe was not the enjoyable college experience I had been promised. My weeks were filled with me going to class and then leaving behind a dorm room my parents were graciously paying for. I was not involved in campus life, had a limited friend group, and felt college was more like work. At the end of my first semester, I got an email about applying to be a resident assistant in the halls. I applied hoping for the full room and board scholarship, but thinking I had no chance. With my limited involvement in campus, I thought I'd be rejected. I had plans on leaving housing so I could live at home. After group and individual interviews, I received an email a few weeks later learning I had been accepted. I had to put my glasses on to make sure I read that right. Going into my second semester, I was excited for what this new chapter would be like. Although I did not know much about anything on what I already did or who I'd be working with, I was excited for this opportunity. I quickly got involved and started to find my place here at ASU-Beebe. Following the years of COVID restrictions and smaller enrollment, I have been given the opportunity to help bring campus life back to ASU-Beebe. While living on campus and being forced to stay on campus, I got more involved in student life. Joining the Future Educators Club, the Uncharted Literacy Magazine, the Black Excellence Association, I served and got elected president of the Residence Hall Association and ran for and got elected where I am currently the Student Activities Chair in Student Government. With all of these opportunities that I have been given and all the chances I have taken, I can say that I feel prepared for the future. I feel confident that I will be able to work with others and use the leadership skills that I have learned here to lead and guide them. Friendships are important in my life, and they will grow and change, and just like they have here. I have met and made some of the most amazing people here, and hope that these relationships will only deepen with graduation. Thank you to all of those who have stood by me and helped me along my journey. I am most grateful for the wonderful instructors and administrators and our chancellor here at ASU-Beebe. A four-year university has nothing on the community here, and the faculty and the staff that is built. One person that I am most grateful for, to say that no other university has, is a Mr. Frank N. Taylor II. Frank. Okay. Thank you for being either our father away from home, a father we might not have had, or being the big brother that some of us didn't have. Frank puts the life into the campus life student office, most of you know. With his warm and opening personality and being there when you need someone to talk to, Frank has always been there to guide me through the loss of my grandparents, the stresses of schoolwork, and even my struggle writing this speech. We all must now step into a new chapter of our lives, even if it's only a few small steps at first. These years can be the most challenging, chaotic, and stressful parts of our lives, and there may be many failures. But this is the part of the story where you show your true colors and stay true to who you are. Each failure opens a door to the next chapter in success. I believe that we will all one day be successful as long as we have faith in ourselves, trust in God, and keep pushing when it gets rough. Because you've already made it this far, so don't give up now. Thank you.
Thank you, Madison, for your words of inspiration. Excellent job. This semester, ASU-Beebe is conferring 218 awards across all campuses, including 20 Associate of Applied Science degrees, 4 Associate of Arts degrees, 4 Associate of Fine Arts degrees, 7 Associate of General Studies degrees, 101 Associate of Science degrees, 43 technical certificates, 10 certificates of proficiency, and 29 GEDs. Candidates are listed in the program in alphabetical order under the award categories. And every candidate has worked hard to earn the awards they will receive, and we would like to recognize those who have earned awards of distinction during their time at ASU-Beebe. Students who have earned a grade point average of 3.75 or higher are indicated in the program with an asterisk. You will notice many candidates are wearing one or more cords, sashes, or medals of distinction. Please see your program for a listing of what they represent. And now I would like to invite Dr. Goodner for the presentation of candidates. And now the moment we've all been waiting for. Will the fall of 2023 graduating class please rise? Chancellor Methvin, the faculty are in the process of recording grades and carefully examining the accomplishments of the fall 2023 graduating class. At this time, it appears the final auditing of the academic records will confirm that each eligible member of the class has completed their requirements and met the standards of the Arkansas Department of Higher Education and the Arkansas State University System Board of Trustees. Therefore, it is with great pride that the faculty presents them to you and unanimously recommends that the appropriate certificates and degrees be conferred.
Thank you, Dr. Goodner. By the authority vested in me by the Arkansas Department of Higher Education and the Arkansas State University System Board of Trustees, and pending review of final records, it is my honor to confer upon each of you the Associate of Applied Science, Associate of Arts, Associate of Fine Arts, Associate of General Studies, Associate of Science, Technical Certificate, Certificate of General Studies, Certificate of Proficiency, and Arkansas High School Diploma, as pertains to each, with all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereunto. Congratulations, I can't wait to meet you on this stage.
Graduates, will the first row remain standing, and please follow the direction of the ushers. The other rows may now be seated. We will now begin the awarding of degrees and certificates. Receiving an Associate of Science in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Madison Ledwaba. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Business Technology with an emphasis in medical records, Sarah Elizabeth Mistrilli. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Computer Systems and Networking Technology, Dawson Rogers. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Computer Systems and Networking Technology, Gary Angelo Pearson. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Computer Systems and Networking Technology, William Wesson. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Criminal Justice, as well as a technical certificate in Criminal Investigation Science, as well as a technical certificate in Community Policing, as well as a certificate of proficiency in Criminal Investigation Science and a certificate of proficiency in Community Policing, Ina June Bailey. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Early Childhood Education, Angela Miller. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Pharmacy Technician Science, Christina Busby. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Registered Nursing, Jacqueline M. Black. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Registered Nursing, as well as an Associate of Applied Science in Emergency Medical Services Paramedics, Lauren Cunningham. Receiving an Associate of Fine Arts in Music, Dakota Fears. Receiving an Associate of Fine Arts in Music, Avery Litton. Receiving an Associate of Fine Arts in Theater, Polly Quinn Bowles. It's about the journey. Receiving an Associate of Fine Arts in Theater, Turner Nicholas Cole Ward. Receiving an Associate of General Studies degree, Katie Shannon. Receiving an Associate of General Studies degree, Callie E. Frederick. Receiving an Associate of General Studies degree, Diamond Renee Nation. Receiving an Associate's of Science in Agriculture, Braden Ridge Stewart. Receiving an Associate of Science in Agriculture, Garrett Wayne Taylor. Billy Bob, good to see you, brother. Receiving an Associate of Science in Business degree, William J. Sanders. Receiving an Associate of Science in Business degree, Catalina J. Skaggs. What's up, my man? Receiving an Associate of Science in Business, Jordan O'Neill Harden. Receiving an Associate of Science in Business, Mallory Lynn Jones. You sure? Receiving an Associate of Science in Business, Madison Clara Smith. Receiving an Associate of Science in Business, Aiden Aaron Christian. Receiving an Associate of Science in Business, Christopher L. Stafford, Jr. Receiving an Associate of Science in Computer Information Systems, Chance Sturgeon. Receiving an Associate of Science in Computer Information Systems, Kiera Baker. Receiving an Associate of Science in Education, Brooke Collins. Receiving an Associate of Science in Education, Alexandria Adams. Receiving an Associate of Science in Education, Kimberly Gale Lane. Receiving an Associate of Science in Education, Michelle Renee Shelby. Receiving an Associate of Science in Health Sciences, Reina Valenzuela. Receiving an Associate of Health Sciences as well as an Associate of Science, Liberal Arts and Sciences degree, Danielle Latrice Custis. Receiving an Associate of Science in Health Sciences degree as well as an Associate of Science in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Hannah Iles. Receiving an Associate of Health Sciences degree, an Associate of Science in Liberal Arts and Sciences, as well as a Technical Certificate in Pre-Healthcare Studies, Haley Ann Elliott. Receiving an Associates of Science in Health Sciences, Leslie T. Moody. Receiving an Associate of Science in Health Sciences, Shantae Rushton. Receiving an Associate of Science in Health Sciences, Cameron Louise Williams. Receiving an Associates of Science in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Titus Irons Windle. Receiving an Associate of Science in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Mitchell L. Best. Receiving an Associate of Science in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Sydney Temple. Receiving an Associate of Science in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Tegan Drew Hendricks. Receiving an Associate of Science in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Aaliyah Kina Cruz. Receiving an Associate of Science in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Emily Miller. Receiving an Associate of Science in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Gwyneth Leanne Burrow. Receiving an Associate of Science in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Marcus J.S. Norris. Receiving an Associate of Science in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Mackenzie Gadberry. Receiving an Associate of Science in Liberal Arts and Sciences, an Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, as well as an Associate of General Studies degree, Courtney Justice Martin. Receiving an Associate of Science in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Caitlin Phillips. Receiving an Associate of Science in Liberal Arts and Sciences, J.C. Breanne Trout. Receiving an Associate of Science in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Abigail Marie Witcher. Receiving both an Associate of Science in Liberal Arts and Sciences as well as an Associate of General Studies, Kristen Curlett. Receiving an Associate of Science in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Lavelle Clayton Craig. Receiving an Associate of Science in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Anthony Edward Murphy. Receiving a Technical Certificate in Computerized Machining Technology, John Andrew Curtis Featherston. Hey, buddy. Receiving an Associate of Science in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Michael Ray Pfeiffer. Receiving a Technical Certificate in Criminal Investigation Science, Christina Lee Bonaparte Akins. Receiving a Technical Certificate in Practical Nursing, Valerie Lair. Receiving a Technical Certificate in Practical Nursing, Kaylee Light. Receiving a Technical Certificate in Practical Nursing, Tara Williams. Receiving a Technical Certificate in Practical Nursing, Cheyenne Babb. Receiving a technical certificate in practical nursing, Barbara Ibarra. Receiving a technical certificate in practical nursing, Michaela Claus. Receiving a technical certificate in practical nursing, Chelsea Myers. Receiving a technical certificate in practical nursing, Elena Noel Niederbrock. Receiving a technical certificate in practical nursing, Shatoga Marie Woodruff. Receiving a technical certificate in practical nursing, Elizabeth Russell. Receiving a technical certificate in practical nursing, Brandon Cheek. Receiving a technical certificate in practical nursing, Hannah Nicole Barnes. Receiving a technical certificate in practical nursing, Tiffany Lee String. Receiving a technical certificate in welding technology, Santos Gutierrez. Receiving a technical certificate in diesel technology as well as a certificate of proficiency in diesel technology, John Thiessen Dumbaugh. Receiving a certificate of proficiency in diesel technology, Logan Lee Hicks. Receiving her Arkansas High School diploma, Miranda Green. Receiving an Arkansas High School diploma, Naomi Mason. Receiving an Arkansas High School diploma, Catherine McClung. Receiving an Arkansas High School diploma, Elizabeth Breedlove. Receiving an Arkansas High School diploma, Abby Lappin. Receiving an Arkansas High School diploma, Kimberly Duke. Receiving an Arkansas High School diploma, Eli Brown. This completes our awards. Will our graduates please rise?
Graduates, when you processed in this morning, you wore your tassel on the right. signifying your candidacy for graduation. Now, in keeping with the time-honored tradition of the Academy and the symbolic gesture of crossing your hearts, you may move your tassel from the right to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Fall 2023 graduating class of ASU-Beebe. That's the best part of the day. Will everyone please rise if you're not already standing? As you are able, for the ASU-Beebe alma mater, performed by the ASU-Beebe Chamber Singers, lyrics are included in the back of your program.
Oh, hail to the ASU-Beebe. We're here to praise your name. We stand and give a cheer for you, our school of great acclaim. We come to have our futures forged, midst delta, soil, and mountain slopes. We're all encouraged to our best, our school of plans, of dreams and hopes. Oh, hail to the ASU-Beebe. She stands with you and me.
Faculty, you are dismissed to prepare to meet your graduates. I ask that everyone else be seated. At this time, I invite Development Officer and ASU-Beebe alumna, Andrea Cole, to the podium to induct our graduates into the ASU-Beebe Alumni Association.
Graduates of the class of Fall 2023, in just a moment, it will be my privilege and responsibility to induct you as new graduates into the Alumni Association of Arkansas State University Beebe. First, let me say the ASU-Beebe is the oldest community college in the state, and since 1927, thousands of graduates have earned certificates and degrees from this college. Though our graduates come from diverse backgrounds across a history of nearly 100 years, your educational experiences at ASU-Beebe connect you through your common goals. As the Alumni Association continues to grow, as each graduating class joins our ranks, the successes you will share continue to make a difference in our communities, in Arkansas and throughout the nation. We hope you will always take great pride in your alma mater and that you will always be ready to give Arkansas State University your complete and active support. I encourage you to take advantage of your new alumni status, visit our beautiful campuses often, mentor and encourage other students, and take great pride in the future journey while giving back to ASU-Beebe. You have earned that privilege. Now, would all the ASU-Beebe graduates please stand? Today signifies a pivotal moment not only for our graduates, but also for our esteemed alumni. To all ASU-Beebe alumni present here today, I extend an invitation to stand and be recognized for your connection to our alma mater. Graduates, as someone who walked the same halls and proudly graduated in 1998 from ASU-Beebe, alongside all the distinguished members of our ASU-Beebe alumni community, it is our great pleasure to officially welcome you into the ranks of the Arkansas State University ASU-Beebe Alumni Association. Your journey from this moment forward is a continuation of our legacy. Welcome to the Alumni Association of ASU-Beebe. Congratulations.
Congratulations again, ASU-Beebe alum. At this time, the ushers will lead our graduates in our recessional into the grand tradition of the ASU-Beebe Faculty Celebration Tunnel. Family and friends, please stand for the recessional as you are able, but please remain where you are until all graduates have exited the gym. Thank you for sharing this wonderful day with us. Graduates, congratulations.